Good morning, America. I'm Charles Gibson.
I'm Diane Sawyer, and it's Tuesday, September 11th, 2001.
It is lunchtime in London, 5 a.m. in Los Angeles, and 8 a.m. here in New York, live from the CNN Financial News headquarters.
It is beautiful outside, perfect September day with lots of sunshine. Oh, would you look at Washington, huh? I'm going outside today.
This just in, you were looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center.
That there's any kind of an effort up there yet. Now remember, oh my God.
Oh my God.
That looks like a second plane. Has
I
just
did not
hit.
see a plane going.
Are running away very, very quickly. There are more explosions further down the building.
This is so shocking, of course, to everybody watching.
I've never seen anything like it.
Well, I was home that morning. Melissa, my wife, was flying home from a trip, and I was home with the kids, and I had turned on the television in the morning and was watching the news, and that there was a report that a plane had flown into the World Trade Center. And when the plane hit and I was watching the news, nobody quite knew what was going on. The first reports were that it was a commuter plane or a private plane that flew in. They didn't know that it was a jet plane. So there was all this commotion, and more news started coming in. And then they said that one of the planes was an American Airlines plane, and Melissa, my wife, was on an American Airlines plane flying back. So of course, immediately I was really scared because I didn't know what was going on. Maybe it was her plane, maybe it was somebody that she knew on the plane. So it was really scary. We sat and watched for a long time, just seeing what was going on as the event started to unfold.
There's a blood red circle on the cold dark ground, and the rain is falling down. The church door's thrown open, I can hear the organ song.
My sister was down in downtown Manhattan that morning at a conference, and when the thing started going crazy, she was in a building and they were looking out the window and seeing what was going on, and she saw people jumping from the World Trade Centers to their deaths because the buildings were burning and fires and the smoke, so people had no way to exit, and they thought they had a better opportunity to just jump. So my sister saw many people, well, I don't know how many people, but she saw a bunch of people jumping from the World Trade Center to their death. And there was fear clearly when it happened, and when Melissa was in the air, and I hadn't heard from her for a few hours, and then finally got a phone call from a friend of hers telling me that she had landed safely. Her plane was diverted to North Carolina, and so I knew that she was safe. But at that point, throughout the day, nobody knew whether that was all that was going on. We knew that another plane went down to the Pentagon. So there was just so much stuff going on. People were very resilient. The city really pulled together. It was amazing to watch both the first responders and the folks that got to the buildings and got people out, and also the first responders that lost their lives. But over the course of time, just the rallying effect of the people that lived in the city and lived outside the city, and the outpouring of help from both within the city and from people outside, people from other states, from other countries. Well, the downtown area has taken many years to start rebuilding. There were several years where in the immediate area, there was nothing going on. There was just complete devastation, and then over time, they've started doing some rebuilding. They've now put the Freedom Tower up, but there's just a different feel about the place. It's just, I can't really explain it. It's just not the same.